when I went through depression. And I know that that was, living through it was a very difficult, challenging time, going through it, and just the challenge of, it was a couple times that I talked about that in the book. One when I was 18, and then later in life after the abusive relationship. And both times I feel like were a really challenging time for us in our relationship, and just understanding mental health, and depression. And so with this month being Minority Mental Health Awareness Month, and quite a few of my pivotal moments have even talked about that, I wanted to get your thoughts on why do you think that was so difficult for us and for you to wrap your mind around it and think about it? What is it about maybe our culture, or just why was it so hard to understand me going through that very dark period of depression?
I thought about that many times. I was depressed in a certain way. I never faced it. I never recognized it. I saw my daughter. I couldn't understand your depression. I only knew that certain things, because of the marriage and certain things hurt you, I was trying to make you strong by saying this, do this, don't allow this. That was my only way, because that's how my mama taught me. Yeah. Don't accept it. Because I was depressed for many years, but I didn't recognize it. I never recognized it. Yeah. All I knew is that you got to fight against it. You've got to do what you got to do. Yeah. You can't give in. There's a time I would never let anybody see me cry. Mm-hmm. That was to me a weakness. Mm-hmm. I would never let anybody see me cry. Mm-hmm. But what you went through taught me so much, because I didn't understand totally what you were going through. Yeah. I didn't know how to help you. And you remember I went with you to one of the therapists. I went with you.
I talked about that in the book. Yeah.
It's like I didn't understand it, and it's like the mind thing, because I was taught you got to fight against all that. If you're hurt, fight against it. If something's bothering you, fight against it. Ignore it. Keep moving forward. That's how I was taught. Yeah. And I was trying to teach you and Jesse the same thing, but it wasn't working like that because I didn't have the tools. I didn't have the tools to do that. Yeah. But that's how that went. Yeah. I saw it, I didn't understand it, and something happened where you explained it to me one day. Mm-hmm. And then I got it. Yeah. I got it. And I tried to adjust to that. I tried to see what I can do or see how I could understand it better, because I was taught to ignore it, to keep fighting, to keep moving. Don't give don't allow yourself to get to that point. That's how I was brought up.
And I think that's a lot about our culture, and that's why I wanted you to share that, because I think a lot of people of color, that's the mentality. We've been, the generations have been taught, you just go with it. You just fight through it. You just, self-medicate, all these other ways of coping instead of dealing with the actual thing. So I appreciate you bringing that up. But the good part is, like you said, eventually you did get it, and we were able to really work through, and I feel like it built our relationship stronger, mine and yours, and even Jesse. We all three got to a place of understanding and recognizing the true limitation of depression.